Let me start by saying this, it feels great to talk about Death Note again. I watched this anime when I was 15 and boy did I fall in love. This show had everything anyone could ask for. Great plot, amazing characters, and a dark, unique vibe which made us feel kind of intimate. When I watched it, I felt like I was literally walking in the shoes of Yagami Light, afraid that he would make a mistake and get caught. What really stood out was the mental dialogues in every scene. Death Note was special because it made us think with the characters and follow their chain of thoughts. What would happen if L was in the new one-shot manga that was released in 2020? Before we answer that, I want to go back in time to that infamous potato chip scene and analyze it. Yagami Light came home and found that it was filled with bugs and cameras, which made it impossible for him to write names down in the Death Note, and if the killing stopped, L would definitely suspect that Yagami Light is Kira. Light came up with a plan, hiding a small TV that is more expensive than my current laptop in a potato chip bag, and while pretending to study, he saw the news from that TV and killed criminals. It made us all wonder in excitement, what would L think of Light now? And during that scene, we know exactly what Yagami Light was thinking of as he was writing the names and pretending to be studying in his cozy room like a regular Japanese student. Another scene is when L confronts Yagami Light in the college and tells him straight to his face that he was L, waiting for his reaction. Light, in return, tells himself that he should be calm so that he wouldn't be exposed. You know where I'm going. These types of psychological battles between two smart-ass characters made Death Note what it is. Now, I understand this new one-shot manga wasn't intended to be exactly like the original Death Note, but while reading it, I couldn't help but ask myself this question. What if L was here? I really enjoyed this manga, and the idea of selling the note instead of using it, that was brilliant. Oba and Obata are great, but I really missed the mental battles in this one. After analyzing things, like he always does, L would act and try to figure out the identity of this new Akira. Firstly, he will try to narrow down the investigations to a group of highly suspected people, the same way he did with Yagami Light when he made the broadcast think in a certain region and wait for Akira to act so that he could know where he was. This time around, it's much easier, given that Akira was already known to be in Japan and living near Sakura TV. Just imagine what would happen to Tanaka, aka the new Kira, if L simply announced that Yotsuba Bank and all other Japanese banks would not allow the transaction to happen. There are millions of ways in which L could interfere in this case, and I wouldn't say catch the new Kira, but at least challenge him, which was lacking in this one shot. Again, I loved it. I just can't help it when it comes to making anime theories and experimenting with all the possibilities in hand. This is not a review, and this is just me talking about Death Note, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter. I just wish that there was this L versus Light kind of thing in this new one-shot. Again, I know it's very short, 88 pages, correct me if I'm wrong, they cannot fit everything into that, but this is just me talking nonsense about Death Note, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter. In conclusion, I just wish that Shonen Jump was testing the water just to see if people interact well with this new one-shot, and who knows, maybe they will release something in the future. This is it for now, folks. Have an awesome day.